Okay, part 2 of the mirror. Trying to make some tabaki, but I fucked it up a little bit with the way I did it because I was being lazy. I should have let the water boil first. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. But anyways, the mirror and like yeah, the mirrors are portals to other dimensions and realms. And there's something called mirror magic, and I feel that that's being done with these phones, and that's why we addicted to scrolling. Like they say it releases endorphins in the brain, but it has something to do with the mirror magic, because all of this stuff is a glamour. On YouTube, Facebook, all of this is illusions. Like, most of these people are okay. Some of these people have wealth that we're seeing, but I remember when I was a kid, heart mattered. Like, I know this sound cheesy, but like the way people were mattered. Who people really were mattered. And it's like the glamour and this mirror magic with this phone that's the mark of the beast. And we done solved it right there with that. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Don't be deceived. Be wise. But for me, it's been positive and therapeutic. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But I spend a lot of time in mirrors. But I don't sleep near mirrors. I know it's something with that. I feel like it has something to do with water as well, because water is used when making mirrors a lot of times. And there's an image off of the water with mirrors. When I look at myself, sometimes I look sad and shit. I just be deep in thought. Cause I have joy. Never forget. For real. Very fruitful. But yeah, mirrors. I feel like we're limiting ourselves because we don't tap into this type of shit because we think it's weird as black people. And everything is considered witchcraft and spookism. I noticed that I lost about 30 subscribers when they started seeing my videos that I was reluctant to post. But I can't let anybody have me feeling like I'm in arrested development when there's things God calling me to do. You know what I'm saying? When I started studying mycology and started producing mushrooms, which it's not just for the sake of getting high, but as adults, y'all have to grow the fuck up and stop with all of that. This is also for when this 7 years of famine come. This is real. I don't even want to go too much into it because it's too much right now for this one video. But this is just what God has been telling me to do. You know what I'm saying? To store up the grain. The mushrooms could be produced all year. And that they were good for the people. They're good food and good medicine because they're electrical. And the mushrooms could be paired with the rice, especially with the Jean mushroom. And I like lion's mane mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms. Right now, I'm really dealing with those. But I also have been dealing with medicinal mushrooms. And we know that we the real outlaws. And that they always after us. So we have to be careful with all of this shit. And we done learned it now. So, you know what I mean? It's on and popping. We just need bigger spaces, but in due time, in the due season. Because God has never taken his hand off of his people, and he's still calling us to perform for one another. So we don't have to rely on food stamps. He's been giving us a word that the government was going to fail us. And, you know, we got a nonprofit organization called Keeping People Warm, and that's still real. And God has been telling me that it was time to produce housing and food for the people. I didn't know how it was going to happen. And slowly, he started developing me and skills in me. And we just going to run with it. And we're going to let God keep being God. And we're going to just keep being used. But back to the subject at hand, the mirrors. I always also like that song, The Man in the Mirror, by Michael Jackson. Because this is an illusion. This ain't real. I know that deeper than anybody. This ain't real. See, some of the stuff I give y'all, I don't want to cast my pearls at swine. Because I know so many of y'all are real ones. But everything not for everybody. So in due time, we're going to speak more on certain things. But the man in the mirror, and this being an illusion and not the real us. The real us isn't local. The real us is somewhere else projecting this self here. And we know this because when we leave this body, the body loses weight. So there's something in that that's substantial. We know that we're not this body, essentially is what I'm saying. And how I know that we're not local is because we get called home. We the real holograms. And this is a holographic universe. Yeah. But I love y'all, and I'll be back ASAP like Rocky. There's so much I want to say, but I know it's not time. I just hope there's enough time.